Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. My name's Marissa and today I am doing my mid-month wrap-up for November. So if you guys watched my last couple of videos, I kind of talked about how I might be in a little bit of a reading slump. So the bad news is I have completely abandoned my November TBR that I literally just filmed not that long ago. So all those books that I had in my November TBR, all my hashtag read it or lose it, I'm not even reading. So yeah, let me explain why. So ever since I took a month and I ended up reading the Mistborn books, all 6 of them, I have been in such an epic fantasy mood and I have not wanted to read anything else. Nothing else sounds good. I've started other books and just didn't want to read them. So I am reading so many epic fantasy books right now, it's not even funny. And they're all super chunky, super long, and that's been my problem. That's why I haven't read anything else, is because I'm too busy reading these 1,000-page books to read anything different. So there are only 2 books on this list. So this is going to be a really short video, which I guess is good news because then you can get on to watching other videos. So the first book that I ended up finishing in the month of November was The Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson. And this one is a chunker. This, I think, is literally 1,001 pages, I believe. So it is huge. It's massive. It's very confusing, but it's so good. I love the characters and all these little pieces of everything. I still don't understand the magic system. I still don't understand really what's going on, and I'm almost halfway through the second book, but it's really good. Like, I'm really enjoying it. I can't wait till all these pieces start falling into place so that I can kind of figure out what's been going on and what's, you know what I mean? Like, I think there's a lot of foreshadowing going on in these books, but I really just haven't gotten the hint of it yet. So in The Way of Kings, you are basically following, I think there's like 6 different characters or something that we're following. And there is this war that's been going on for 6 years because this other group of humans killed the king of this group. So they declared war and they've been fighting for 6 long years. Well, all of a sudden these people with these magical soul caster powers start popping up, and there's one guy in there that he starts seeing visions of what's going to happen or what has happened in the past, and it's like important for the future. So it's really interesting because it kind of looks like an apocalypse is coming, and it is a really slow burn epic fantasy. So it's very interesting so far. So the next book, of course, that I ended up finishing reading was Iron Gold by Pierce Brown, and that is the 5th book. Yes. No. Yeah, that is the 5th book, or the 4th book. Oh my god, I can't even remember. That is the 4th book in the Red Rising series. So, of course, you know, the Red Rising series is based on a color-cased system, and these colors, gold is of course the highest, and they're basically the subjugators of all these other colors. All these other colors, they have to stay within their case. Like, the reds are miners and grunt workers. The pinks are basically prostitutes and pleasure givers. The blues are like the scholars and historians, and they also fly the spaceships. I really forget the rest of them off the top of my head. Grays are fighters. Obsidians are like this nomadic set of fighters. They're kind of like Vikings, essentially. But anyway, so the beginning of the story starts out with Darrow, who is a red, and he thinks the mines on Mars are literally all that there is. Like, he thinks that they are working to terraform this planet so that people can eventually live on it. Well, what he doesn't know until later on in the book is that all the planets are actually inhabited. They're just trying to keep the reds subjugated by only letting them see a little tiny piece of the planet and making them stay in their lane, basically. So Darrow eventually ends up rebelling against the system and the government, and he goes to war. So that is what all of these books are about. The first half is this first war, and the second half is 10 years later, and you're following some of the same characters. Let me just say, I love Pierce Brown because he does not shy away from killing main beloved characters. Characters that were safe in the first 3 books all of a sudden become not so safe in the rest of these books. So it's interesting, it's heart-wrenching. It doesn't really get emotional, which I kind of don't really agree with that part of it. That's one of my complaints about his male characters, is that they just don't have any emotional depth. But other than that, I really like his writing style, and I'm not bored with these, which is a very nice change, because I'm not usually big on sci-fi or a lot of battle scenes, and these are a lot of battle scenes, but there's also a lot of, you know, friendships and whatnot in there. So anyway, so that is all I have for you guys today. That was my really short half-month wrap-up. Only read 2 books so far. Hopefully I will get more finished before the end of the month, but we shall see. So anyway, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for watching my video. I upload every Wednesday and Saturday, and I would really love it if you would like, comment, and subscribe my videos. Have a great day.